Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. We're on Alpha 15, we are in Tiny Town, and a slight change from the last episode. I've gone and disabled the more trade ship mod, because that seemed like way too many trade ship, even if it was balanced, which I'm not sure that it was mostly annoying. I mean, I guess you've got a limited opportunity to ever trade with people, so it's not like more trade ship equals like infinite gold and resources, but mostly it was just annoying me, so I've gone ahead and disabled that, and I don't regret it. I think we need to adjust our little cleaning zone over here, I just realized, because that is not the path that our characters walk anymore, so we don't have to clear snow there anymore. Love this little cleaning bot, though. I think this is going to be so handy. I love this guy. Little Roomba. Yeah, if we can get the hauling ones. Now, they're very expensive. The hauling one is basically as expensive as a prisoner. I mean, someone from a pirate ship or whatever, right? You're talking about someone who literally has everything disabled except hauling. But they don't take food, and presumably they don't flip out. I don't know, maybe there'll be a robot uprising at some point. So I'm going to be quite excited, I think, to get those hauling robots at some point once we get a wee bit more cash. They're still working on a little bit of clothing. Everyone's, busy doing different things. Member's going to be basically full-time research now, which is great. Oh, Com doing a new growth or a new planting, and we are building that multi-analyzer. And looks like Gray does wear. He's got a parka. It's one of our new parkas over there. Awful quality, but hey, that's okay. They'll get better. Boom, 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 boom. Lots of hauling, lots of building to be done. Oh, actually, it's kind of vaguely annoying. Clindos, why don't you go and finish this, since Gray decided to start doing this. He brought all the materials here and then stopped actually building it. I guess this was a little bit closer, so... But we don't have gold. Like, you can't finish this. We don't have plasteel either. Oh, shit. I didn't realize we needed this much stuff. I'm going to leave this here for, like, ever. Oh, you're charging. Oh, that's adorable. Draining power, but that's okay. We're going to leave this here because at some point, we're going to want this completed, so it'll just be a reminder of materials that I need. Plasteel and gold. I don't even know if there's plasteel in this map, actually. So hopefully the fact that these walls are right here don't cause problems. I don't think so. It's open to the air. It's got an opening over here. It should drain temp perfectly fine. Yeah. We're okay. All right. So now that we've got that hooked up, we should have tons and tons of power. Oh, that bed got reinstalled over there. Very nice. And yeah, I want to start... I want to rebuild this guy and this guy. And I do want these to be at least good quality. At least good quality for my people. And this area is going to become my new guest room. Because we haven't done that yet, and I think that will be a good idea. So we'll set up, there we go, these beds. And they should probably be, they'll be at least normal. I don't want them to have crummy beds. They don't have to be, like, spectacular. But we'll have them be at least normal. So again, what this mod here does is if you make an item and it comes out kind of shitty, they'll automatically deconstruct it and then try again. Use up a little extra material. It certainly uses up a lot of time, but it makes a process that used to be manual and kind of annoying kind of decent. And you're going to be at least a good bed for my my citizens, my colonists. All right, so yeah, power should be fantastic now. All right, you're correctly connected to the grid. Indeed, you are. Struck compact and machinery. Where? Oh, there. Yeah. No, I already knew about that. That's okay. And over here. Actually, we have a good amount of components already mined out. I could conceivably... I should probably stop mining. Well, we do need a few more. I'll leave that there, but I won't flag anymore. Not with the winter and having people walk out there. But now that they've got freaking parkas underway, we're actually getting a decent amount of stuff, which is really good. I think, Grayan, actually, I'm going to turn off your construction. So you can actually go back to doing a lot of hauling, because I still want to bring all this stuff inside before all this clothing... I guess it's not outside anymore. Just realized this is all... Yeah, this is all indoors, so this stuff is actually okay. It's a little inconvenient where it is, but it's actually okay. And our cleaning bot is somewhere. There it is. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. I love it. Roomba. You guys are playing horseshoes together. That's cool. Nice and in sync, actually. That's quite nice. I don't know why I keep expanding the little kibble view over there. Maybe I keep clicking on it accidentally, but I'm not sure. I don't think so. You're recharging. There we go. Oh, that bed was not high enough quality, so it's going to get dismantled, and they'll rebuild it. So, we've got a guest room over here. Next time we get some visitors, that'll be great. Still need to set up the medical room as well as a actual prisoner room. And again, those have to be relatively spacious. Now, hopefully that this room over here is not too bad. 1, 2. Yeah, I guess we'll do this. Quite long, but that'll work out probably okay. And then we'll clear out some space over here. The other thing we have to remember is that the uncut stone does look really crummy. And so actually I might want to go and mine out a little bit more around here. And maybe rebuild the wall of some form. But I'll go and like dig out more of this just because it gives us some options. And who knows, we might run into like some extra components or something weird like that. So again, I did disable that mod to add the traders, but apparently some are still coming. We're going to go and give these a call. For all I know, the base version of the game has actually increased the overall count. We would like to purchase gold, and plasteel wouldn't be bad. We need 50 for the multi-analyzer. And I don't think we've got any in the map. Problem is, that's very expensive. And I'm not convinced we have anything to sell you. And yeah, 20 gold as well. Like, that is very, very, very expensive, and I'm not going to sell you just fur by itself. Yeah. Alright, so now's not... Unfortunately, we don't have the opportunity to do that, but I will try to get this up and running at some point. I think we're researching the drug trade right now. I'm going to work on these rooms, but I think I also want to do this. We still need components. Alright, I think that's what I need the multi-analyzer for, is to be able to research the component tech. Oh, we research bionics right now. We did do the drugs. Component assembly. Multi-analyzer. God, plasteel and gold. Sold that gold, and I don't think I've noticed any plasteel anywhere. It's compacted steel, compacted steel. Yeah, I don't know. Well, eventually we'll get attacked by mechanoids. Hooray! And then we'll get plasteel. That sounds very happy-making, or something. And yeah, this is supposed to be Tiny Town, but I feel like my base is getting like kind of big and spacious now. But with the cleaning robot in place, we actually have less micromanagement to do there. So that's a thing, at least. Major break risk. It was very ugly over here. I think that's what probably was going on. Spent too much time in a very ugly area. Doing the research on the bionics. I can't imagine what kind of components we're going to need for that, but we'll at least move in that direction and see what happens. Then at least we'll be informed and we can figure out what our next step will be. So, I can't believe we... Okay, I forget we are playing on the bad things happen less frequently difficulty. When they happen, they're still going to be rough, but they're definitely less frequent. Makes a big difference. We're on extreme difficulty, but we were like Phoebe Base Builder. I think this is going to be the medical room, and then actually I'll put a door here. Door. There. This is going to be the prisoner room. Which I think will work out space-wise. Yeah, I mean, they might feel a little on the crowded side, but it's not too bad. Put a little short... Pause a sec. Short table there. Dining room table there. And then a regular bed. Could actually pair them up. They'd be a little upset, but honestly, we're probably not going to keep two people around very long. Yeah, I think I kind of like that idea. We'll make sure they have at least good quality beds. And that will potentially help to counter the fact that the room is otherwise going to be kind of miserable. Oh, again, I'll cancel that because I want to be able to smooth the floor. And otherwise, I won't be able to reach that back corner, which isn't the end of the world because... oh, that's not stone. Because, I mean, you won't be able to see it, but it's still going to annoy me, and I think it means slightly less beauty. Hey, we actually did find some components over here. Nice! That is lucky. That is... Well, that is open. Or... Oh, no, we just couldn't see it there. Oh, area revealed. Okay, yeah, that's very informative. Thank you. That was weird. So I guess it was an open spot. Oh, someone's coming. A caravan. Pirate merchants. Yeah, so... I'm actually, again, I'm surprised we're not really being attacked. Factions? Yeah, these guys hate us. Well, they're not hostile to us, but they don't like us a whole lot. And the Eaglemen pirates, I mean, I think we got attacked by that one dude. And that was about it. Yeah, maybe, like, Phoebe Base Builder is too passive. Too passive. Need something in between. I need the Goldilocks zone. Because, like, the default one is ridiculous, because you don't get 2 seconds of peace. It's just back-to-back-to-back encounters. You don't get to repair the damage from the first one. These, oh yeah, they're part of that community of lynxes. Alright. Now, mostly I have to worry about, like, effing up and ruining the mood of my people. So this is good enough bed. So yeah, this is going to be prisoner flag. Looks like that one's going to get rebuilt, which is going to be fine. That's all getting mined out, which is totally okay. I don't think this diagonal is actually a problem, but it does. Oh, you can build diagonally. I guess that makes sense. Sure. Well, I guess, well, I'll probably want this to be a hallway later on, but it's not actually important right now, so let's do that. I will be building up these walls like this, so that's a little prettier. I might leave that raw wall here. And yeah, this is going to be a medical area. So for this, it's actually very important that these are high quality beds. 1, 2, 3 in here. And I want them to be at least superior. I realized, you know, we might have a lot of like failures to try to accomplish this, but I think that's going to be very important. And then the area will need light. Furniture, standing light over here. And then we'll put the, I don't know, the medical monitor or whatever it is in the room later on once we get that technology, which we don't have right now. All right, good. And then we'll do something else with this room. I don't know what it'll be yet. People will have to walk through the medical room, which might cause, you know, some disturbed sleep kind of things, but we'll see. That might just become another prisoner room, actually. That seems very likely. Kind of like that. The other thing we can do is set up some guns over here for in case the prisoners decide to start breaking out. Doesn't mean these guys might break out through the hospital, which would not be ideal. But we'll figure it out. These have to be rebuilt. Only normal quality. This one's good, which isn't bad, but I am going to aim for superior quality here, because, of course, people in bed are going to be the saddest, most miserable people in the entire place. These guys have left. I didn't even try trading with them, but that's probably okay. Love that we all have parkas now. That's great. I'm going to tweak this so that we actually do try to keep 3 of everything again. There we go. Which we'll get there, especially as we get our growth industry going on. I'm going to finish these rooms before I finish this. We still have enough food and a little bit of medicine. I do want to start a clothing industry and the drug industry and all that, but we will wait. That still didn't succeed. It's a long walk to work on those, but I suppose I could swap in some of these better beds over here, drop them over there, then I don't know. We got a visitor. We've got some items to trade. Oh, I guess we can send, remember, you're right next door. Go ahead and trade with Buffalo. What you got? Anything we want to sell? I suppose I could dump this beer, because, I mean, while our people can use it to become happier, she's actually playing a pretty good price for that, but doesn't actually have enough money. Can I not drag this? They must have changed the interface at some point. Can I just hold this button? Can I shift click? It's kind of annoying. So yes, we'll sell some beer to raise funds, because we're going to need to buy our plasteel and whatnot. Plasteel and gold. Dropping down a few trees. Oh yeah, we're doing some management now. Get that management software set up at some point. I'm probably just going to floor this at some point. We'll see. And again, this might become a tree farm. Right now we're using it as a stone dumping ground. But I guess I put the tree farm outside. And you know what? What do I need a tree farm for? We have 1 billion trees. It's convenient to have it inside your base, but does it actually matter? No, not really. As long as we chop trees often enough that we've got some stockpiled in case we get like pinned inside of our base, we're going to be okay. Hey, this one's good enough quality. So this is a medical room. I guess I still have to flag each individual bed. I forgot about that. It doesn't turn the whole room into a medical one. I got to set the smooth floor. It's actually not a... Well, I could smooth floor first, I suppose. But what we really want here is a sterile floor. I'm going to say... Well... Nope. We'll deconstruct it. I canceled the job, so the automated thing is gone. And the hauling is gone. But I think I will go and get you to start working a sterile floor. Do I care about the door or only the areas around it? May as well do the doorway. But yeah, we'll get a sterile floor in there. And we'll get back to it. Boom, boom, boom. But at least we have a medical bed now. We don't have a heater in here. I mean, inside the mountain, they're relatively well shielded, but a little bit more. Now, do I have to worry about goddamn bugs on this map? Is actually a big important question. They tend to only spawn in like very deep areas, but this might count. Get a heater between those two. Okay. Everyone's asleep again, except for Cam, who's working on some meals. We still only have 4 people, so it's not like we need to have a full-time chef. So this job will start and stop. We've got a lot of raw food kicking around. Yeah, no, this is all fine. Grayan's still going to focus mostly on hauling, which I like. You guys are drinking a beer together. You know what? Let's get another dining chair here. And at least superior quality. Left us some herbal medicine and beer. Very nice. This is the reason we have beer. It's from all these people who are happy with their stays. I like that. No, we worsened the relationship a little bit. Well, at least they like their stay part. They might not like the conversations they have while they're here. But that's okay. Cleaning bot. Are you just wandering? I think he was just wandering, actually. Nothing to clean. Again, if it's programmed as a character, it might still look for like some random joy from time to time. I don't know. Maybe the AI needs it. Who knows? Lots of beer over here. Oh, yeah, from their stay. Yeah, they really enjoyed it. Look at that. And the herbal meds. We actually could probably cut down on our own herbal med production. We have a good amount of it. Although I think... I don't think vanilla has this. I don't know if I have a mod that allows me to produce proper medicine from herbal meds. This crafting spot I initially built because considered for the travelware, but I don't think we're going to do that. I will go and tell them to make smoke leaf joints if we get some raw stuff. Yeah, do like 35 and then produce until you've got... If you end up with less than 5, start working on it. Yeah, there we go. We don't have any of the raw stuff, but we will at some point. So I'm going to finish the construction over here first before I work out this area. Because I think is actually... Well, we do have a functional hospital at this point. You know what? No, let's do the growing. So what do we need? We need temperature in here. We need a sun lamp. Like so. Not enough steel stored, but there's enough on the map, I'm pretty sure. And then we need to figure out what our growing areas are going to be. I'm tempted to do like something maybe like in pairs. Maybe a big one in the middle, like this. Oh, that combined, which is not what I wanted at all. Boom. Deselect everything. Try again. There we go. Excellent. So, oh, you're probably going to go and plant potatoes or something ridiculous like that. So, smoke leaf. Big one. Psychoid. Yep. Maybe some hops. Sure, we'll make our own beer. That's fine. We are going to want some... where is it? Where's the devil strand? Do we need tech for that? Oh, I think we need tech for that. I mean, I suppose I could grow more of the drugs we already have. But I'm just going to go and cancel these for now. I guess we're not making very good use of our space. But yeah, no, that'll be alright. I suppose I could leave these doors open if I'm going to have the temperature going. I mean, there might be safety reasons why we might want to keep it closed, but no, I don't think so. Select the door, and we'll just keep it held open. It's not going to be that helpful now, and actually the temperature is not great right now, but... Well, and yeah, I guess with that in mind, until it actually gets built, we want to close that. And annoyingly, you're not assigned to hauling, but I can give you, like, a super low priority hauling and cleaning tick, right? So, Mimber, who's just went to bed, god damn it, you're going to haul these potatoes out of this doorway. Because right now the temperature is being drained. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Go back to sleep. Clean dose as well. A decent bed's going on in there. That's fine. Cleaning bots going around. And yeah, a little bit of wonder. Which did increase its joy, actually. So yeah, it does need a wonder from time to time. Even in AI. And there might not be that much to clean. It's doing a great job of keeping the entire base clean. Really happy about that. I love the little robot. We'll definitely want to get one of the hauling ones as well, because I think that's actually going to be super duper assisted. At some point, I think we can build our own, too. And that wouldn't that be cool? We have so much raw food, which is good. Our farming's gone good. I could actually trim back the potatoes or the corn or something a little bit. I mean, at some point, we'll be happy that we've got so much. And I could, if I'm worried about space, is I could just go and increase, like, the amount of meals I do. I'm surprised we can't make fine meals yet. What? Oh, you're being attacked by you. That's really ungood. Go Go there. Klindos, you got a weapon, right? Yeah. Fox randomly decides to attack us. Okay, move, 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 move. Move to there. Alright, keep running, actually. Remember, you're going to stop right here. Actually, no, you're going to keep moving because... There we go. Because, yeah, you've got the PDW. So I'd be very worried of you accidentally shooting Gray. There we go, finally. Do this, do this. I will flag you to be hunted. Gray's going to go and get some medical assistance. We've got an eclipse, but that's okay. Oh, we got the geothermal. Yeah, it's super okay. Still need some components. That is a long walk to get to the medical bay. I will say that, but I don't know. I think it's going to be all right. Get some treatment. Oh, what we could do over here. I don't remember if medicine has to be refrigerated. I think the herbal does, but the real meds don't. So what I want to do is right over here, I want to make a new stockpile zone. Say right in this corner here. I mean, we don't need it to be that big, but that's going to be okay. And I'm going to clear all. I'm going to say this is critical priority for medicine, Glitter World, and regular medicine over here. So it'll be right near the doctoring area. That's going to be very, very, very handy. Minimize some walking. I'm going to keep the herbals over there since it's got to be refrigerated. But that's okay. All right, good. Excellent. You're starting to plant, which seems kind of dumb since there's no light over there. Klindos. Oh, yeah, you are prioritizing the hunting, which I guess is fine. You're going to do the heater over there. I guess that's okay. Okay, you're now working on the sun lamp, which is good, and eventually the heaters as well. That'll hopefully be very helpful. You've been fully healed. Actually, I didn't check. Did you get any real injuries over there? Nope, you're fine. Not even a scratch. Wonderful stuff. More research. Wow, we're going to finish the bionic soon. I don't think we'll be able to use it right now, but we are getting there. Got the eclipse. Maybe use some more lights over there. Lights here, here. Oh, we don't have a light in the prisoner room. That is something we will need. So that might feel a little crowded, but I don't know. Hopefully they'll like the quality of the space anyway, so they'll be easy enough to recruit. Speaking of recruits, I can't believe we've been on 4 people so long. I mean, I shouldn't complain. It's easy to manage 4 people. The food situation is easy, but, you know, it'd be fun to craft more of the late game stuff, and for that we need more people. As long as they're quality people and not super cranky. Which we've had issues with in the past. It's a funny looking room. We could just dig the hallway over here, seal that in, put a little doorway over there, turn it into someone's cool bedroom. I don't know. More research. Yeah, Bionics was 5,000, right? Oh, it's spacer level tech, so yeah, we're paying extra for it. That's okay. Eclipse is ending, which I guess is fine. You're hauling things to the heater. And again, Gray, you are prioritized on the haul, which is good. Or cutting down trees, which I guess is also fine. No, I want you to haul before chop. I'll let you finish the chop, but I'm willing to bet that we actually have enough wood. So you could have hauled that wood on your way home. Here, haul this stuff. I'm betting we have enough wood scattering around the map that the problem is that we keep telling it to chop more wood, which is keeping people busy, even though we don't actually need to do that because of the way the limits are set up. So we'll see if we can be a little bit smarter about that. Yeah, just keep hauling those taters. This place is going to be full pretty soon. So we may have to be a little bit more aggressive with our cooking just to be a little bit more space efficient. Are the meals staying in here or have they just not been hauled out? Food, meals. Because you're not in an air-conditioned place. No, wait. I thought... Oh, I turned off the raw food. I want all food not allowed in this area. Because even the meals will go bad. I mean, it's frozen now, but it won't be in the summer unless I turn on this cooler again, which I may do. You know what? What the hell? Let's do it. That's fine. Cooked meals can stay here. And the chocolate and the pemmican. That's fine. And yeah, I'll turn this back on. It's not going to use any power now. And then it'll be less walking. It'll be more convenient. And we can just use the space for the raw food itself. And then we still need another stockpile later on for like maybe more manufactured goods, like over here or something like that. Just, you know, keep opening up as we need more and more space. We're good for now. Building that chair. All right. Getting our drugs growing. Excellent. Temperature here is still not going to be good. Wow, your growth rate is huge, actually. Oh, it's 21 degrees in here. Oh, you do have one heater. Excellent. And yeah, we'll still get the other heater in there, and I'll feel pretty good about that. Usually I bring down the heating temperature a little bit so that, you know, use a little bit less power, because 16 degrees is often enough for most things. But I think I'll leave it at 21 over here. Once we reach it, it's okay. I mean, there's still the temperature leak. A robot trader. We still don't have enough silver to buy more robotics, which makes me very sad. And it's spring! Excellent. Excellent. I mean, it's still going to take a while for the snow to go away because we are in frigidity territory. Oh, random wanderer. Yes. Pop idol traits are beautiful and chemical interest. More importantly, as I say, as a pop idol, you probably can't do anything. You're really artistic, though. And you can talk to people. You know what? I think that's going to be okay. No. Ba-ba. Ba-ba. Yeah, negotiate animal handling. You can't haul, which is unfortunate. But you can manage, which I guess would free up Mimber a little bit. But yeah. Oh, I meant to do that. So you'll take a little tick of managing from time to time. But yes, you'll work on art. I'm all right with that. That's a good money maker. I mean, yes, you're not super handy. But can you craft? You can actually. You know what? While you don't have passion for it, what we need is someone to start doing some stone cutting. So we'll actually do this. So you'll do the managing tick, and then you'll craft, and then you'll art. Which actually, I suppose I could have even had like this, and that would be the equivalent because of the order of things. Yeah, okay, we'll do it that way. It'll be a little clearer. So you'll do things in that order. And what I need to do is set up for you a stone cutter's table. Now, stone's there. I'm not sure what we're going to do. We could set up in here. But I think what I'm going to do is actually set you up in here. Which I realize isn't a very nice environment right now. But that, I don't think, is actually representing a major problem. I can put a lamp right next to you. I can put a really comfy chair, because you are going to be sitting there a long time to cut the stone. You're going to be there quite frequently. We're going to make sure it's at least good quality. You're going to have the light, which is good. We're going to go and put in a dumping stockpile here. Hold on, that's actually considered quite ugly. We're going to put it over here, which is where we're going to keep a high priority, critical priority of stone chunks. Like that. And then I suppose what I'll do, I'll make another stockpile, say, I don't know if it's pretty or not. We'll find out if the blocks are ugly. Clear, critical priority for, what do we want? Manufactured? No. Raw resources? Stone blocks. There we go. So I'm going to keep the stone blocks over here. So you will work on that going forward, which is going to be fine. Now that is the 5th person, and that is our 5th bed. So we are going to have to make some thoughts about where to put our colonist beds later on. But I'm going to keep going with this. I think it's fine. We'll see if we can build another row of beds just like this. This might not be a bad place to stick them in, actually. You know, now that I think about it, that kind of feels like it could work. A whole bunch more very minimal beds. Something like this. Structure, wall, and we'll put some more flower pots in there. Like this. That will be considered sealed in. And plant pot. Boom, 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 boom. And the beds, we're going to make sure that they are at least superior quality. Man, this is better than Dwarf Fortress, where they make the tiny little bedrooms. This is working out wonderfully for us. It means they don't have any space to go and, like, meditate in their rooms or anything. So they do need, like, other joy activities to be okay. You know what? Before I build these beds, I'm going to make sure to floor this area. I'll probably have to use wood. I mean, you know what? We've got a theme going on. It's going to be fine. It would be nice if we had, you know, fancier blocks. I don't think it matters. I think all the floors are equivalent, except for, like, smooth floors, like, better for no good goddamn reason. So, yeah, we'll get wood over here. It'll increase the appeal of the area, mostly by canceling out the raw floor. Also, it technically means a little bit less cleaning, because there's less dirt being dragged around for people walking through this area, which I guess makes a lot of sense. But, yeah, we'll do that. The person working here might not feel like it's entirely spacious, but it shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. And then, yeah, we'll get some nice high-quality beds over here. Maybe these flower pots. Oh, that's the floor. Maybe we can make sure they're at least good or something, assuming that affects beauty. There we go. Something like that. All right, that's going to be nice. Oh, Min, we should nickname you. You are going to be... You are going to be Dutrius. Dutrius. Our pop idol. Equipped with the steel shiv. Yeah, we'll have to get some more weapons. Normally we'd have lots of weapons at this point because we would have been invaded a million billion times. Yeah, I want, I think, more invasions than Phoebe Base Builder provides, but just a slight breath. Maybe going non-extreme on the regular difficulty is actually like the sweet spot I'm looking for something that's not quite as hectic. So yeah, we'll wait for all the floors to be done. I guess here we can start on a bed. That's fine. But if I do them all at once, then I can stress a little bit less. So yeah, no more will our people have big fancy bedrooms. None of that anymore. Grayan is going to be focused mostly on hauling. That includes hauling bits to things that will be constructed later on, which I guess is fine. And Klindos will do the actual construction, including hauling things if you need the goods first. So that all works out okay. Got some tided apparel complaints. We are going to start, hopefully, making some more clothing. But it looks like we've got some cloth left, but not that much. No, I don't know. We've got lots. We should be able to build some more apparel. Just need someone to be able to take the time to do that. Be nice if we got an expert tailor at some point, but I mean, I can't complain too much. Comms only got a skill of 3, so none of the clothes is making us particularly attractive, but at least we're not going around naked anymore. Thanks for watching. See you next time.